Hey there, all. Cashmagnet Guru coming at you on our live stream Tuesday. Whew, been a busy day. Give me a minute. I'm running just a tad bit behind. I'm trying to get a couple of pictures up for y'all. Not sure if I can do it. So bear with me. Don't yell at me. Not nice to yell at me. Even though I deserve it. I'm okay with that. All right. I think I can do it from here, can't I? Make sure that no personal info showing up here. So how's everybody doing today? We all good? Just another day till Friday, huh? Gotta look at it a little positively there. There. Sorry. Just give me a minute here. Oh, that's gonna be terrible. Oh no, I can do that. All right, sorry. I'm busy talking to myself. Okay, now I'm back to y'all. Give me a second. Oh, there's the live stream. Trader Geo. Trader Geo and his funny little words. What's up, Rashawn? Mendoza? Howdy? Hometown Dispatch? Evening? Look at that. The cash room is going to start being a regular here. Like that. Because I'm going to start hitting him up in no time soon, bugging him about learning to do some of the 3D printing stuff. I definitely will be doing that at some point. Robert Buck, how you doing? Glad to see you in the stream. All right, let's see if I can do this. So, my day's been kind of filled with doing a setup. Let's see where that drops. This is half my setup. Doing a little vertical. Getting rid of my my terrible sawhorse plywood table. The company wanted me, so they said, hey, we'll send you a demo shelf out. And I knew I wasn't going to like that shelf to begin with. It's huge. It's like 12 inches. I like the slope on it, but it's just too big. It's not what I want. And you see, I don't have my cords set up. So, still working on that. I'll probably run out of juice while I'm doing this. Which I'm okay. So, this is only half of it. Let me get the other half going. Now, this is what I like. And don't. You can't yell at me for my cord management. And it's not really slanted or sloped. That's just my house. Okay. I'm not a carpenter. And I kind of threw this just together by myself, and I didn't really care. I could not find my big 4-foot level either. I have no idea where my big 4-foot level is. I actually did a really terrible job on this picture. I'll take another picture of this. But I actually have phones in the front here. Yeah, I did a terrible job. I'm just not a very good cameraman. I apologize for that. So actually I got some Honeygain phones sitting on this. And yeah, that's my cord management. Oh, yeah, it's terrible. That's awful. I'll own up to it. But I'll take care of my cords at some point. I'm just not exactly sure what I'm going to do. I actually got a ton of 5.5 foot cords. So just kind of showing you guys what I did here, and I'll show the equipment that I got, which was actually fairly cheap. These are just wall-mounted brackets. I actually got more than I needed, but I also got another panel. These are the shelves, the cash room. This is actually awesome. I mean, this is a 48-inch 6x6 shelf, and that's what you're catching. That's what's on the bottom here. That's that one. And I'll tell you what, it is actually excellent. So what I'm probably going to do is I'll probably end up putting this shelf in my garage and buying another one. So there's the shelving, and all this is a all that's in the back is a grid panel, you know, that you see in stores. That's what I got going on there. So just a little showing my setup. It's not finished yet, but I'm getting there. It's better than what I had. Alrighty. You know, something I had done a couple of weeks ago was, and I you know, definitely want to talk about this, is different passive income streams. You know, I talked about this a couple of weeks ago with the reverse passive income stuff. Basically just trying to save yourself money, cash back, rewards, that kind of stuff. Now, what I want to talk about here a little bit, just for the first part of the show before we open up to the Q&A, is by, you know, getting cash flowing assets. You know, and I know this is definitely not an easy thing to do, because you got to have spare money to earn spare money with that spare money, right? You know, it's not easy. But this is where, you know, I definitely am taking my Cashmagnet money and, you know, dumping it into some of these. You know, just looking at some of this stuff. I don't have a savings account, and because of the interest that it pays. It's just terrible. I mean, it's better than it was. CDs, I don't do them either. Same way with the interest paying bonds. I have a Vanguard account. And I really encourage anybody, if you're not investing just a little bit of money, you know, do some investing. So what I'm mainly into is it's basically the dividend paying stocks, but I do what's called ETFs, which is nothing more than a mutual fund. The other way is peer-to-peer lending, and I don't know if anybody's messed around with like Lending Club or Prosper. I used to do Lending Club, and I took a pretty risky route. I still ended up with like 6%, which was okay. Just nothing real special. It's really risky though, because peer-to-peer lending, the assets, they're not backed. They're unsecured. So if they default, you get nothing. Zero. Well, you get a little bit back because they actually sell it to third-party creditors. Rent out your house, short-term rentals such as Airbnb. You know, going to Vegas for the draft next April, and we're actually staying in a B&B, and wow, we're actually paying a lot for just 1 week, about $150 a night. but that's actually way cheaper than the hotels in Vegas during the draft. Real estate investments. You know, I know people that have made like a really nice chunk of change with these REITs, and they've done all right with them. I don't do that. It's a little risky for me. Invest in a business, you know, that would actually be great to do. And it's something I've always wanted to do and just never have done it. Websites, you know, make your own website. That's easy. Royalties. Yeah, come out with your own CD and they'll definitely make some royalties off that if you're any good, right? And the reason why I talked about this is I'm actually checking out a kind of a cool app that kind of rounds your transactions up, and it invests your spare change. And I can't remember what it's called, but I'm gonna do a video on that this week. Okay. Everybody bored with the money making aspect there? Little just quick thing that I just wanted to go over. You know, there's only so much you can do with the phone farming stuff, and you know, I definitely think that that you know that you got to look at some of the investment aspects, and you know, use that money to generate more money. So, all right, let's hop back into the stream. Oh, bloated phones. Yay. Doesn't that suck? Big D, I've decided to spend my spare money on bulk marijuana. Thank goodness I live in California. Just kidding. You know, I live in Nebraska, but Colorado is definitely a weed state, and they've had a lot of people make some money there. CEF better than ETF, at least some active management. I just do my own investing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm okay with that. I do all right. Robert Buck, I use peer-to-peer. What do you do? Lending Club, Prosper? I know there's some other ones that I can't think of off the top of my head. Rashawn's talking about using Robinhood. Yeah, a buddy of mine. This is actually kind of funny. A buddy of mine, well, a common buddy of ours, really got into buying weed stocks. This. I'm not trying to get into a whole drug conversation here, but the guy actually made quite a bit of money on weed stocks, and so he got my buddy into it. But I'm not sure how much he really got into it. Bad boy, no Robin Hood for Canada. That sucks. But you know, I'm sure there's plenty of other good investment tools out there. Trader Geo, what? Oh, should we kick Trader Geo out of the stream now? Just one Swagbucks live, but easy quiz, only 50 Swagbucks. He's paying attention to Swagbucks instead of us. Tisk. Little disappointed there. Hometown Dispatch, any word from Cashmagnet on the last update? All the bugs. Oh. I'm just sick of the update. It's terrible. I was really planning on pulling out of the update. You know, and I sent them a few messages. I guess they're done responding to me. So must have stepped on their little toes. Or must be mad at me. Or on vacation, whichever. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. The update is just terrible. And I really don't look forward to spending all that time and pulling that update off. I mean, this is... When was the really bad one? Was that January? I think it was. There was just a horrible update. And this is running neck and neck with it. I'm having issues getting my phones to level 7. Like, they'll roll back off of 7 to 6, which that hasn't happened to me in a long time. And I run through the ADB on it, and it's like, I can't, and I've restarted my phones, and yeah, it finally got there, but it sucks. Robert Buck, Prosper. I lost money in the beginning, but now I have it set on automatic investment. Much better. I really did a lot of research when I was in Lending Club. And probably with mine, I got into risky stuff with Lending Club. I got into the folio side, where I was actually buying notes that people would sell. So I was being risky about it. And, I did okay. Family member took the remainder of the money he made selling Bitcoin at 19,000, nice, and turned a chicken coop into an Airbnb room, nice. Now it's booked 6 days a week, $90 a night, and his rate of investment. Oh my God, that's crazy. Turned a chicken coop into an Airbnb room. That's hilarious. That's what I love to hear. Stuff like that. I mean, that's thinking outside of the box. It really is. I love hearing stuff like that. Rashawn, we need a Cashmagnet beta archive site to roll back to the good APKs. Yeah, see, the problem is they do those force updates. And that sucks when they do those forced updates. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go drop out of the beta program and just download the regular version of Cashmagnet. Hopefully it's still the same. Hometown Dispatch, mine rolled back to 2. No problem getting back to 7. Yeah, I don't have a problem getting from 2 to 7. It's getting from 6 to 7 or 5 to 7. Robert Buck. Here's a really great question. How come no one talks about level 8 on Cashmagnet? This is last fall, maybe even into the winter. Cashmagnet was allowing rooted phones, so that Cashmagnet could run even more passively. And they lost advertisers over it, and they had a really big problem with it. So level 8 does not exist. Why they haven't pulled it out, it's beyond me. I have no idea. It's kind of like the same thing when you go to sign in with your Google account and then the app crashes every time. Why can't they fix that? It's just those little things that just, bug me a little bit. So I don't know why there's no level 8. Why there isn't something new for level 8. So hopefully that kind of explains that to you, Robert. Oh, here's Mark. Ugh, yuck. Sang hi, bud, and I made 361 today off of Honeygain. Mark tells me every day how much he makes off of Honeygain. And I throw up in my mouth every single day when he tells me. It's awful. He's just mean about it. Well, here's my Honeygain. I'm not making any 361, but I'm definitely making over $1 right now. Which, that's way better than I was. You know, way better when I couldn't run Honeygain. You know, it hasn't been that long ago where I couldn't run Honeygain at all. You know, that it would kill my network. So this is going to be my second cash out with them. I had no problem getting cashed out the first time, but you know, big kudos to Mark. Mark does have a lot of devices. Mark also got set up with the 13. Actually, he's got 14 IPs. Now, if he ever gets enough Cashmagnet phones on there to actually, you know, hit that 55 phone limit, I'll be impressed. Then I'll have to quit saying that I'm the biggest Cashmagnet phone farmer in the world. The cash room, I get a cash out for my first time tomorrow. First time I hit the $20 mark. How's it earning for you up in Canada? Is it any different? You know, they say that worldwide you're supposed to earn the same for it. You know, Greg with the cash room, he had a pretty big farm last summer, I believe. I think you kind of pared that down quite a bit though, didn't you? Because at one time you had what, 100 to 200 phones and PCs and so forth running. All right, Robert. Thanks for showing up, buddy. We appreciate it. So yeah, not really much going on right now. Uh, I'm definitely getting ready to do some testing on some apps. Now that I have my setup vertical, it's going to allow me to hopefully streamline some of my stuff. Maybe not take so long to actually deal with the bugs, you know, because I check my phone twice a day, like I definitely encourage everybody to do. The Cashmagnet, the cash room. Oh yeah, I'm sitting around 25 phones right now. You used to have 140. Yeah. I remember your room with the was it the green LEDs that you had going on there? Big setup. Mining on 27 GPUs. Wow. That's huge. 27 GPUs. Honeygain, he gets roughly 20 to 75 cents a day. You know, that's about what I get. And I'm running it on, I don't know, 16 phones. Or that's what I was getting. I was really going to quit it again. Rashawn Winner wins my LG G5s. They should be here on Friday. Or Thursday. Thursday or Friday. I'm excited. I'm excited to try out those LG G5s on Cashmagnet. I'm not going to be excited if I'm, you know, putting them on Perk or Honeygain. I'll tell you that. I won't be thrilled one bit. Sean, I've cut back on GPU mining, running a 7-card 1070 Ti build using my excess solar. Excess solar, now that's interesting. I'd be interested in seeing that. Roshan, the other Roshan, the Roshan. I don't know how to say it. You know, the other, the only. Howdy. All right, I was pulling in over 1,600 a month just from mining last summer. Oh, boy, you miss those times, don't you? You know, and you know me, I would have got in right at the tail end, and I'm glad I didn't get in. Bad boy, running. No, where was that? I'm running 30 phones. Got most of them from the cash room. Oh, now you're wanting batteries from them. Is that right? Tisk tisk. LOL, second Rashawn. Yeah, I'm just teasing. Now, Adrian, never say this. Never. Sorry to bother you. Don't ever worry about that. A pop-up showed up when 30 minutes asking me if I'm still there, and earning is disabled until I come back. How can I get rid of that? I know what you're talking about. It's the current. Ask on Facebook. That's just what I'm gonna ask you to do. Is just ask on Facebook. Yeah. There's a way around that, but I'd prefer not to get into it. Which is kind of, I don't know. I don't know if that's kind of silly of me for not getting into it. You know, because I threw out the word perk or perk word app or hack. I just think current would probably end up if it kind of, and it's nothing illegit on the current app. Link to the Facebook. Oh, are you not in with are you not in with give me a minute. There's actually, well, there's 3 really good groups, but really I would just say, I mean, the Cashmagnet group, that's all right, but here, I'll throw you guys links. The first one is, where am I at here? I'm running a dual monitor and I'm still trying to get used to it. Okay, there's the that's that Facebook group there. That is Tech Hustlers group. This one is Soda Freeze group. I know Soda doesn't. I don't think he really does a lot of phone farming, or doesn't really talk about it a whole lot. But he's still got his group on there. Oh, just for giggles, I'll throw out the Cashmagnet one, just in case y'all haven't seen that one. And if you're looking for Cashmagnet to respond, like actually right on the page, good luck with that. Okay, I'm not gonna bash Cashmagnet anymore. Okay. I have 15 IPs on my Wi-Fi. I get 2 on Honeygain on my residential. This is Mark's setup for his Honeygain. Why he's making so much. 4 phones and 2 laptops on Honeygain, and on business IPs, being 13 static IPs, I have 15. So that is a total of 23 devices. Yeah, he's killing it, absolutely killing it. just with Honeygain alone, he's paying what? I think you got the introductory on the Spectrum Business. So just on that setup alone, he's paying about half his internet bill right there. Okay. Yeah, bad boy here. Yeah, I mean, since last fall, my phones have paid for themselves 10 times over. I'm 100% pleased. If I would quit spending money on my setup, if I'd quit upgrading phones, uh, you know, I just got into the black, and I think I'm just a few $100s into the black right now. But what I'm trying to do right now is just upgrade some phones. Get that, get my setup so it's not so trashy. So I don't have phones taking up 2 whole rooms. All right. Oh, let's see. Let's see if I can find the Cash Room on Facebook. I'm sorry, Greg. I didn't know you had one. The Cash Room Facebook. Do. The Cash Room Limited. Is that what I'm looking for? Well, I think this is what I'm looking for. I assume that's not what I'm looking for, right? Yeah, I figured it probably did. So I was on the wrong one. You okay if I find it and I actually post it for you? Do you like that? Cash Room Public Group. I think this is it. Don't yell at me if this is wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is it. But I didn't see your picture on the banner. I'll join the group. See what happens. Pending, it says. He's going to reject me. I just know it. So, so are you guys seeing a spike in the Honeygain earnings? I'm back up to where I'm happy. I'm not really thrilled about having to have so many devices on it, and but I got so many phones. What else am I going to put my phones on? I can't expand Cashmagnet right now. Definitely would like to do that in the future, but not now. One thing I would like to mention, I am going to do a video on Thursday, and this is for the Sleepers Fantasy Football app. I've talked about this a few times. That that I'm gonna do a little fantasy football group here. $50 for the winner. Probably do a $50 Amazon gift card. Probably do it that way. Or $225s. Or just $51. So if you're interested, here is my email. Oops. Holy cow. Can't spell. All right. thecashmagnetguru at gmail.com. And you guys are more than welcome to, send me questions there as well. I generally answer any questions on Facebook or even if you post. Oops, did I lose the picture? Oh, I did. Sorry about that. But I generally answer any questions. So all right, do the Amazon. Gotta love getting boxes of goodies right to the door. Jeez, I'm the same way. I've just got all that stuff. I just actually got a whole bunch of stuff from Amazon. Crap that I definitely needed and crap that I definitely did not need. Go Eagles, la la la. The Q. Hey, what's up, bro? How's it going? Well, I knew Greg did those with the cash room did those giveaways. That's awesome. Good for you. That's really super cool. So I definitely want to give him a shout out. He was one of the first phone farming YouTubers I got into. It was really funny. I didn't get into Soda and Tech Hustler until just a little before I started. So I enjoyed his videos, and I dig the 3D stuff that he does. So if any of you are interested in doing a little fantasy football, we only got a few people signed up right now, and I'd like to do as many as possible, but we'll see. So send me an email. Tell me if you're interested. I'll get that video out on Thursday, and we'll see what we can do. Now I haven't decided what will happen if I win, because I'm pretty prone to win fantasy football championships. I'll tell you that. So okay, that being said, fairly mild stream tonight. Just not a whole lot going on besides doing a little Cashmagnet bashing. Cashmagnet will get their stuff back, so I'm all good with that. I don't worry about that. So, the other thing, I can't remember what I was going to say. Must have been pretty doggone important. So, all right. Well, anybody have some final questions? Final comments? Greg, thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Really do. Yeah, you apps, I don't run those anymore. I used to have 30 phones. I used to have 30 crappy Rebel ones on you. And I think I made, I can't even remember what I made, quarter a day, something like that. But they did pay right away. All right. Did any of you guys like the video? Well, you got that little like button just in case. And if you haven't subscribed, come on, get subscribed. And ring that bell. Hopefully you guys got a notification that I was doing a live show tonight. Did you guys get one of those about a half an hour before I started? How many do you run on current? 1. Gotta have multiple phone numbers. I'm not gonna buy another phone to cash out. Alrighty. All right. Well, let's wrap this up. Thanks all. Really do appreciate it though. I love doing these live streams to do some interacting. I'll admit I wasn't as prepared as I should have been tonight. And I apologize. I got to the stream a little late. I tend to have some bad time management issues, which happens with us all, right? All right, one last question. Rohit? I'm not even going to try your last name. Sorry, buddy. Hi, I have a question. Can I redirect all the apps payments into one PayPal account, or do I have to open up multiple PayPal accounts? No, you want to just have one PayPal account. I'm not even sure if you can get 2 PayPal accounts. So you shouldn't have any issues there. Okay, all. Well, I've had a good time. Thank you. I'll try to pump out a video tomorrow. If not, I'll throw you something on Thursday for the fantasy football stuff. Okay, all. Thank you, and see yous.